The world was a different place then. It was a time when the air was pure and the land was unspoiled by the hands of man. The rivers ran clear and the forests were dense and teeming with life. Every corner of the earth seemed to sing with the harmony of nature, a melody that has long since faded into a distant memory. People lived long lives, close to the earth. They toiled in the fields, their hands deep in the soil, feeling the pulse of the planet beneath their fingertips. They harvested crops, raised livestock, and lived in simple homes made from the very materials the earth provided. Their lives were intertwined with the natural world, each day a testament to their resilience and harmony with the environment. They knew the rhythm of the seasons, the language of the stars. The night sky was their map, guiding them through the cycles of planting and harvest. They observed the constellations, understanding the stories written in the heavens. The changing seasons were not just a backdrop to their lives, but a vital part of their existence, dictating their actions and shaping their traditions. Noah was a good man, a righteous man in a world losing its way. He was known for his kindness and his unwavering faith. In a time when many had turned away from the old ways, Noah remained steadfast. He helped his neighbors, shared his knowledge, and lived a life of integrity and compassion. His heart was pure and his spirit was strong. One day God spoke to Noah. It was not a thunderous voice from the heavens, but a quiet whisper, a gentle nudge in his soul. Noah felt it in the stillness of the morning, in the rustle of the leaves, in the soft murmur of the wind. It was a message that transcended words, a divine communication that stirred something deep within him. It was a whisper, a gentle breeze carrying a message of great importance. The wind seemed to carry a sense of urgency, a call to action that could not be ignored. Noah knew that this was no ordinary moment. It was a pivotal point in his life, a moment that would change everything.
Build an ark, a vessel so large it had never been imagined. The task was daunting, the scale unimaginable. Yet, Noah did not hesitate. He began to sketch the plans, his mind racing with the enormity of the project. He envisioned a massive structure, capable of withstanding the greatest of storms, a sanctuary for all living creatures.
Noah listened, his heart pounding with a mix of fear and awe. Could this be real? Could he, Noah, be the one chosen for such a monumental task? The weight of the responsibility pressed down on him, yet he felt a strange sense of peace. He knew that this was his destiny, a path laid out for him by a higher power, and awe. Could this be real? Could he, Noah, be the one chosen for such a monumental task? The weight of the responsibility pressed down on him, yet he felt a strange sense of peace. He knew that this was his destiny, a path laid out for him by a higher power. The enormity of the task ahead was daunting, but Noah's resolve was unwavering. He stood alone in the vast landscape, feeling the weight of the world on his shoulders, yet determined to see it through. Doubt crept in, whispering uncertainties in his ear. What if he failed? What if he misunderstood the message? The questions swirled in his mind, each one a thorn in his confidence. But deep down, Noah knew that he could not turn back. The whisper had ignited a fire within him, a burning desire to fulfill his purpose. But the divine message resonated deep within him, its echo impossible to ignore. It was a call to action, a mission that transcended his fears and doubts. Noah felt a surge of inspiration, a clarity of purpose that washed over him like a wave. He knew that he was not alone, that the same force that had whispered to him would guide him every step of the way. And so with a heart full of faith and determination, Noah set out to build the ark, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. The weight of the task settled upon Noah's shoulders. He shared the divine vision with his family, his wife, his sons, their wives. They looked at him with a mixture of confusion and concern.
An ark, Noah? What could it mean?
His sons, strong and capable, struggled to comprehend the purpose. Their lives were simple, their world small. The thought of a flood, a world consumed by water, seemed impossible. Word spread through the village. People stopped Noah in the streets, their faces a mixture of amusement and mockery. They laughed, they scoffed, they called him a fool.
A flood? Noah, have you lost your mind?
Their disbelief stung, their words like stones thrown at his heart. But with each passing day, Noah's resolve grew stronger. He had been chosen, and he would not falter. He would trust in God's plan, even if no one else did. Day after day, year after year, Noah and his sons toiled. They felled mighty trees, shaped the wood, and built the ark according to God's precise instructions. Each plank was meticulously measured, each joint carefully fitted. It was back-breaking work, a testament to their unwavering faith. The sun beat down on their backs, sweat dripped from their brows, but they never wavered.
The villagers continued their taunts, their laughter echoing through the valley. They mocked Noah and his sons, calling them fools for building a boat on dry land.
But the sounds of construction grew louder, a symphony of hammers pounding and saws biting into wood. The ark slowly took shape, a beacon of hope against the gathering storm. As the days turned into weeks and the weeks into months, the ark began to rise from the ground, its massive frame a testament to human perseverance and divine guidance. The villagers' laughter began to fade, replaced by a growing sense of unease. They could see the determination in Noah's eyes, the unwavering belief that he was fulfilling a divine mission. The ark was not just a boat, it was a symbol of faith, a promise of salvation in the face of impending doom. And as the final nails were hammered into place, Noah and his sons stood back to admire their work, knowing that they had built something truly extraordinary. The day arrived. It was a day unlike any other, a day that had been foretold and yet seemed almost impossible to believe. The sky, which had been a serene canvas of blue, began to shift and change. The sky, once clear and blue, turned a foreboding grey. Dark storm clouds gathered with an intensity that seemed to mirror the growing unease among the people below. The transformation was swift and undeniable, as if the heavens themselves were preparing for something monumental. Heavy rain began to fall, a relentless downpour that lashed the earth. The rain was not just a gentle shower, but a torrential force that seemed to come from the very depths of the sky. It pounded the ground with a ferocity that left no doubt about the severity of the situation.
The villagers, their laughter silenced, watched in fear and astonishment as the waters began to rise. Their once familiar surroundings were quickly becoming unrecognizable, transformed by the relentless floodwaters. The sense of dread was palpable as they realized the gravity of what was unfolding before their eyes.
Noah, his family by his side, led the animals into the ark. Each step they took was heavy with the weight of responsibility and hope. The ark, a massive wooden structure, stood ready to offer sanctuary from the impending disaster. It was a moment of solemn determination as they prepared to face the unknown. 2 by 2 they came, creatures of all shapes and sizes, seeking refuge from the impending deluge. The sight was both awe-inspiring and surreal, as animals that would normally never be seen together walked side by side. It was a testament to the urgency and the extraordinary nature of the event. The ark, once an object of ridicule, was now their only hope. It stood as a beacon of salvation amidst the chaos, a symbol of foresight and faith. As the storm raged on, the ark's presence offered a glimmer of hope, a promise of survival in the face of overwhelming odds. The rains continued for 40 days and 40 nights. Rivers overflowed, valleys became lakes, and mountains became islands. The world as they knew it vanished beneath the churning, roiling waters.
The ark, tossed and turned by the raging storm, became a sanctuary. Within its wooden walls, life continued.
Noah and his family huddled together, prayed for deliverance, their faith tested like never before. Then, just as suddenly as it began, the rain stopped. The storm clouds parted and a ray of sunlight broke through, illuminating the devastated landscape. The waters slowly began to recede, revealing a world reborn.
After many days, Noah sent out a dove. It returned with an olive branch, a symbol of hope, a promise of new beginnings. The flood, a cleansing deluge, had washed away the old world, making way for a fresh start.
When the earth was dry, Noah and his family emerged from the ark. They stepped onto the soft, damp soil, breathing deeply the fresh, clean air. The world was silent, still, and yet full of promise.
A rainbow arced across the sky, a vibrant symbol of God's promise. Never again would he destroy the world with a flood. It was a new covenant, a fresh start for humanity.
Noah's story is a testament to the power of faith. It reminds us that even in the face of doubt, ridicule, and unimaginable challenges, we must trust in something greater than ourselves. Sometimes, the most difficult paths lead to the most beautiful destinations. Sometimes we must weather the storms to appreciate the stillness that follows. And sometimes it takes a leap of faith to discover the strength we never knew we possessed.